Hello and welcome to your Damascus Daily Prayer Lab. My name is AJ D'Angelo, a missionary with Damascus. Today is the memorial of St. Bonaventure, and we'll be reflecting on today's gospel, which we find from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 11, verses 25 through 27. At that time, Jesus exclaimed, "I give praise to you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, for although you have hidden these things from the wise and the learned, you have revealed them to the childlike. Yes, Father, such has been your gracious will. All things have been handed over to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son wishes to reveal him." What a blessing it is. What a blessing it is to know and to follow Jesus. Because in knowing and following Jesus, we actually know the Father. And what a blessing it is to be like those childlike that Jesus praises. For he says that we don't need to be wise like the Pharisees in order to be able to understand the kingdom of heaven. And we don't need to be learned like the scribes to understand that God is in our midst. In fact, the people that Jesus called, almost all of them had no formal theological training. Maybe that's like you, maybe that's like me. But today, Jesus gives us the encouragement that we don't need those things to know him. We don't need those things to follow him. We actually can, in our own childlikeness, come to him in faith and in trust and in confidence because he cares for us deeply and he desires that all of us would know him and would love him and would serve him. And so today, if you find yourself confused, if you find yourself tossed and turned about by theological terms and church politics and all these things, I want to encourage you to find your rootedness, to find your groundedness in Jesus. In Jesus, the one whom he says the childlike understand and has revealed. Today, I encourage you to come back to Jesus and to let him love you. This has been a scripture reflection on the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 11, verses 25 to 27. Again, my name is AJ D'Angelo, and as always, we want to thank St. Gabriel Radio for making these reflections possible. To learn more about Damascus's programs, events, resources, to sign your teenager up for the greatest thing since summer camp, Damascus Winter Camp, or to live the adventure as an adult on our men's and women's retreats, please visit us at damascus.net.